Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Thief, Deadly Shadows. We're dealing with some AI issues. Mostly the issues that the AI is either very, very smart, or very, very dumb. And what that is dependent upon is, I have absolutely no clue.
Huh? Is something going on?
See what I mean? So, I'm like, I'm not crouched by any means, I am just kind of slowly walking, but he's got like bat ears. And because we're...
Nothing. Still, good thing I checked. You never know.
Yes, you never know. Someone could be right behind you the whole time. Anyway, so we're having some issues with the AI. Luckily, I still consider this a very early mission. It's not the... Okay. Not the best option. It's still getting used to it. Unfortunately, the AI is kind of stupid. They're geniuses, but they're dumb. Oop. Will you go on... Can I not get behind him now? Okay, that'll work. Oop. Except now his torch is still lit and I'm standing in the light. Okay, shh, quiet time. Alright, okay, things like that. So, yeah, we have Genius AI here is what's going down. And the Genius AI is really getting on my nerves. So, unlike previous Thief titles, I am less keen on being secret and sneaking around people. Not only were the maps not really designed for that, I mean, they kind of are. You got like a little hallway you can hide in over there, but the hiding spots are super obvious, and there's still a chance that something's going to walk by and be like, what's standing over there? Is it a dude? And no good for anybody.
Whoa.
So we're just going to be super secret, and we're just going to blop some people on the noggin, because it's faster, safer, easier than doing it the other way. Because if the enemy is not in your way, they're unconscious on the floor, drooling everywhere. That makes your life a little bit more convenient. Alright. Now, I should be a little bit more cautious. I shouldn't just run about like a buffoon either. That's not very smart. Alright. Money! We're up to 30%. We need like 97, I think it is. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, most of the loot's going to be the end loot. The loot that you get at the, you know, your master loot, your best loot, the goal loot. You know, the loot that you play in the band. I mean, where'd my guy, dude, bro go? Guy, dude, bro? Oh, there he is. Alright. So, while he's wandering around over there, we're gonna steal some stuff. Now, I did remember something about these locks here. As you can see, there are 3 rings on this particular lock, but on other locks, there will be more rings, and the harder the lock is, the more rings will go towards the center. And I think you can have up to like 9 rings to rule them all, and in the darkness get you caught. But it doesn't really matter if you have 9 rings, because there's no difficulty in the actual act of picking the lock. You just move the pointer until it jiggles and wiggles and pops. Okay, so I walk out there and try to...
Safe? Where did I put it?
Hmm.
Oh, yes. Now I remember.
At least one of us does. Okay, so I have to be able to sneak out of here.
He said he'd come back. Should I strike first? Brawling in the city street would look bad, but if I really can't be bothered.
I bumped the chair. Alright, guy.
I'm sure that chair wasn't where I left it. Who could have moved it? And why?
See, I do like that. I mean, honestly, if someone had bumped that chair in my house, I probably wouldn't have noticed that little bit of a movement. But the fact that he did notice is kind of a cool thing. You know, the AI is like, that chair wasn't there before. I like that. They're aware of their surroundings. It's one of the coolest features about this particular thing. Where are you going? Well, you know what? At least it's out of our hair. For the time being. Alright. So we're just gonna move real quick. Lord Ember's journal. The opal is what's important. Julian will stop at nothing to take it from me, and I cannot become complacent. Even if he subverts the guards, they cannot get by the new portcullis. I alone control the switch here by my desk, where I am safe. This castle is rotten with conspiracy. Were it not for dear Elizabeth, I'm sure I would lose my mind. Even the portrait of Mortimer the Mad stares down at me from the stairwell balcony as if to name me unworthy of the opal. Those eyes. Surely Arlec was the greatest of the old masters. I ought to guard it more carefully. It's worth all the other paintings combined. So quiet here tonight. Since Lord Warwick died, there's no one left to talk to. My only friend. Why did you waste away staring at that abominable cursed stone? I'm certain there was some witchery involved. Here they have donated it to the Wieldstrom Museum. And good riddance. So, two things we're going to have to steal. The first, of course, being that painting of Mortimer the Mad, which is, you know, downstairs. We've seen it. The second one is going to be the weird, crazy stone that apparently kills people. Because that's the kind of loot that Garrett loves. Alright, switch by desk. Done. Now that that's out of the way.
Another medallion. Wonder if anyone will pay more for a matched set.
I know I would. One for each ear. Alright. Now, key. Sweet. No doors are locked to us now, Garrett. So we're going to kind of move a little bit. Just to get out of here. So we don't get caught. Now, there are no secrets that I am aware of in this particular area. None of these bookshelves move. If there are, I mean, we did just flip a switch that does do switchy stuff in another part of the castle. But as far as I'm aware, there are no switches that... That's to our right. I hope. Aha! Ooh, you got a key. Very much like to pop him in the head. Okay. He thinks he's funny. Okay, well, I really want his key, but I think I got the one off the shelf, which is very similar to his key, so we probably don't need his key. So I'm going to just take this as an indicator that I'm not going to bother. There's a couple more places we need to check out. Now that's our sneak. This is our walk. I think that's why I got caught a little bit before, is because I was walking, not sneaking. This is our sneak, which is basically the same speed, but slightly slower. Oh, young miss. Okay, once again, usually I don't knock out civilians, but once again, this is just one of those safety in number kind of things. Mostly safety in the number of people I bop in the noggin. There's someone upstairs. And there's a teeny tiny hole here. With money in it. It's a money hole. 50% loot. Is that a rat? No, that's my hand. It's really dark in here. What am I looking at? I forget that I am actually a 3D model now that has shape and depth and form, and I can see my feet. I've never been able to see my feet before. I don't know how to cope with that. Now there is a guardy guard up here, and we're okay with that. I'm not going to put out every torch. We have the means. We have the technology as well, but I don't really feel like putting out every torch I see. So we're only going to put out the important ones, which are the ones that are most likely to get us caught. Which at this point, I'm fairly certain are this one. And that one.
Hey, what is it now?
It was your mom. I heard her coming from a mile away. It sounded like this.
Come out, whoever you are.
I am nobody. You know, if only you could actually say that out loud to these people. That would be an interesting modern take on the Thief titles. And I understand that there was another game, Alien Isolation, that had a similar effect. Where...
No one there now. Lucky for me, I didn't call the captain.
Yeah, don't call the captain. He says that in such a way that makes him sound like a pirate. Arr, I didn't call the captain. But, Alien Isolation, I believe it was on the Xbox, had it to where if you had a Kinect attached, or connected, I guess, you had the ability to... The alien would, like, hear you if you moved or made sounds in your living room. And so it would be interesting to have a game like Thief where... where someone starts shouting, "Who goes there?" And you shout back, "Nobody!" And they're like, "Oh, okay." Although, if nothing else, as a mechanic, it would be very interesting to have a game where you could talk your way out of situations. Choose the right words. That is an interesting thing, considering AR is getting as far as it has in making games and things, you know, in reality. Why not have some voice recognition? It's not that we don't have the technology. Dearest Lizzie, may I still call you that? I remember it from when you were just a child. I am writing to see if you know of any tincture to help our poor afflicted Clive. He is wasting away, barely speaking or moving, staring at a piece of treasure from his last excursion. The doctors are of no help, and I fear the worst. Little as I wish to, I must beg your help. If not for yourself, do it for Lord Ember, Clive's dear friend, and your, dare I say, betrothed? Or for the memory of your dear mother, whom I do remember fondly. Yours, Lady Eleanor Warwick. So the stone was wasting him away. I don't know. I went to a strange and foreign land, picked up a stone, came home, and got deathly ill. Best not take the stone away from me, you know, just in case. There's no way it could have been contaminated with something or cursed in any way. Alright. So let's put Garrett's hands in the right place so he can do all the lockpicking and make this mini-game super fun for us. Worst lockpicking in history. And that there are a lot of really bad lockpicking games, and a lot of them basically mimic Bethesda's Fallout lockpicking at this point. Which is an okay form of lockpicking, but honestly, I think the early version of Thief's lockpicking is the best. Not the best, but the best for Thief, because at least you had to switch back and forth between lockpicks. So this one, you just point the mouse in the right direction and boom, you win. Personal stores. Arsenic, sufficient. Atropine, sufficient. Belladonna, gone stale. Cyanide, sufficient. Hemlock, running low. Jimson weed, require new source.
Poisons. Better make sure I wash my hands when I get out of here.
You know, I'd wash my hands after I robbed anybody's house, just in case. Lady Elizabeth's journal, page 52. This house is not safe for me. My spy tells me Julian is planning a bloody return. I spend my evenings in the city to avoid this, but still I go armed day and night with blade and venom. If necessary, I can flee at a moment's notice with the little treasure I acquired from the armory. Until then, I have this sham marriage to make with a sham husband. I care not which of them it is now. The arsenic will do for either. Ember touched me again today, just on the hand, but it was horrible. Interesting letter from Lady Warwick. Ember's suffering must be exquisite, watching his only friend slowly waste away to nothing. Better than any poison I could deliver. Ouch. Now, that's suggestive that maybe Elizabeth poisoned Warwick, but I don't think not Warwick, Clive. Or Clive Warwick? Anyway, him, Clive, the guy who died. It suggested that she poisoned him, but I don't think she did. I think the stone was actually killing him, but I don't think she offered any kind of aid when requested because it was hurting her husband, well, her future husband. Anyway, it was painful to him, so she was like, okay, well, just let him die because I'm a jerk. Okay, so we can be a little bit loud right now, only because there's no reason not to be. We can... Yeah, the rats get scared if you move too fast. Ooh, I forgot about him. I'm just gonna stand over here for a minute. Be nice and quiet. Could try to steal his key, but I really don't think we need it. And there's a bit of a insulting irony kind of deal. Not really ironic, but a bit of an insult to smack a guy's guards out, steal all his stuff, and leave him happily ignorant of the whole process. That is, of course, in my opinion. I don't know how the rest of you feel. I could bonk him. If the opportunity arose easily, I probably would. But at this point, it's better to count our losses and meander forth to another place. Like the guy downstairs, we can bonk him too, but again, not really feeling it. There are... I don't know if we were able to rob downstairs or not. I think we did. I'm honestly... I'm not going to try. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. I'm not going to try. What I am going to do, though, is try to get back to where we were before. and hope for the best. We're gonna get back to the other side of the castle. We are going to steal as much as we can. We are only up to like 60% of the loot, but we only need about 90-something%. And hopefully grabbing the shiny from our dear friend's hold will be enough to get us what we need. So we're going to go ahead and check and see if that's the case. So let's get in there and do this thing. Alright. I think it thinks I'm going to need a health potion. I probably am. I don't remember what's on this side of the castle except for a bunch of dudes I didn't knock out. Oh, I was gonna say, is this door not open? Well, that's disconcerting, considering I left this torch lit. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, this is the second floor. Okay, well this is helpful. Now, Mortimer the Mad, I think it's that painting?
Must have been a mix-up in the uniforms. Pants feel too tight. Boots are loose. I'm gonna have blisters for sure.
On which part of you? Ugh. Maybe I don't want to know that. Is that Mortimer the Mad? You know, I don't know which one's Mortimer. I mean, they're both pretty nice paintings. We do have to get up there, though. So getting up to the second floor from here is actually difficult. I also have to be very cautious because he comes up here, and I don't know how close he gets. Very much quiet time now. We're just gonna kind of hang here and hope for the best. Oh, he just hangs there. Okay, maybe. Oh, no, he doesn't. He comes back up here. I know he does. Yeah. Am I still stuck to this wall? I am. Well. Please don't look me in the eye. I mean, if he sees me, we do have a problem. And come to me, little friend. Bonk! And then grate your face on the staircase on the way down. You know, it's funny the amount of damage you can do to a person. You think to yourself, oh, this won't cause much harm when I bonk him in the back of the head with a steel ball inside of a leather sock. And then he just rolls down a flight of staircase for 5 minutes, and you're thinking to yourself, well, maybe he didn't survive that unscathed. Alright, is this Mortimer the Mad? I don't believe it. I believe that is Mortimer the Mad. Yeah, as you can see, the little shiny in the corner. That's the one we have to steal. But I don't quite remember how to get up on the second floor there. We don't have any rope arrows, and even if we did, there wouldn't be anything to put it into. So I believe there's a secret way. Now, we are technically on the second floor at this point. We are up here, so we can take a look around. See if there's like a hallway. I mean, because there's that hallway there, which you may have to go around on. Nothing here. I do hear the footy steps of something. Hello, friend. Oh. Okay. Am I the only one who holds their breath when somebody gets that close to me? No? I'm not? Well, thanks, Garrett, for that. But, no, I honestly, like, when somebody gets that close to me and I'm standing there, I literally hold my breath because I'm like, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Please, 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 don't see me. I don't know if it works or if it helps, but it makes me feel better. Nesta, I've had the Sergeant-at-Arms sacked again. The gilded helm you won at the Summer's Day tourney has gone missing. Did Julian take it? It's worth quite a bit. Sentimental value aside, Bertram. No, I know who took it. Me, I took it. It's in my pocket as we speak. Alright, I'm just skimming the bookshelf for anything that might be bookish. There's nothing there. Or worth anything. Again, nothing. Yoink. We're up to 75 loots. We're gonna put out this candle. Alright. This door is locked. Oh, oh, yeah, here we go. What is this, 4? This is 4. So I think it goes up to, maybe not 9. It's probably like 6 or 7. I mean, these locks can get pretty complex. And if you were going, you know, trying to go for a no knockout run, these would become difficult with the little guy behind you trying to, you know, walk around and not be seen by him. But I'm not going to bother with a no knockout run, not even on levels where I know what I'm doing. Simply because it's simpler and easier for me. Why is this room even locked? Oh, there's a chest over here. And this bookshelf, I don't think this bookshelf moves. It doesn't look like it moves. What do we have? A cup! Worth exactly 2% of the loot. Aha! Right here. See it? I see it. Can we push this? Do I have to smack it? I don't want to have to smack it, yo. Because I know they'll hear me if I smack it. I don't think it's going to move unless I smack it. Because... oh, no, it's moving. Very, very slowly it's moving. Okay, so we are having an effect on the box here. We might be able to break it, but I don't want to give it a good whack. Wow, Garrett, you have some really good upper body strength there, buddy. I mean, this empty crate is extremely difficult to move. Can we squeeze in? Not yet. All right, get in there. Come on, Garrett. Push. Push, Garrett, push. There you go, little buddy. You got this. I believe in you. Come on. Just a little further. We can do this thing. Oh my god, the hernias. They're just piling up on my spine. Okay. Is that it? Can we get... oh, come on. It's like half an inch. We can do this. The problem is you got to build up the momentum to actually move it. And then, okay, it's a little bit further. A tiny bit to the side. We can do it. There you go. Push. Push, Garrett. It's almost there. Okay, now that we need massive back surgery, let's go steal some more stuff to pay for it. Alright. That was fun. Okay, this bowl is not worth anything. It's a trap. Do not grab it. Same with this bowl. I am no fool. We have a sign. That means this is an important painting. Lord Mortimer Rutherford the Mad, painted by Master Arlick. Yay! 87% of the loots. I think that was steel. Yeah, steel special loot was that particular one. It wasn't. That's not what we need. We need like 97% of the loot. But again, I'm fairly certain the bloodstone, is it? At this point, I've forgotten what it was we were even here to steal in the first place. I believe it was the bloodstone, the family opal, or the heirloom. The rock in the basement is basically what we're here for. So we're gonna head downstairs and hope for the best. Now, problematic as this is, I think we might be able to sneak around this guy, because there is a guy who's looking directly out towards this wall from that door there. But I think we might be able to just dive over the rail without him seeing us, versus the alternative where we come down and... well, no, okay, this staircase curls in such a way that we might be able to sneak about without him seeing us. And if we need to, we can alt-tail a tiny bit and then slow down. There it is. Nothing to it. Easy as pie. Alright, there's that dude chilling. Now where we need to go is that way. And that's not easy because now we have 2 guards to deal with. We have Hurley and Burley over there. And since I'm now surrounded by 3 guys who can set off the alarm, I think I'm going to go this way instead. Yeah, here we go. Well, I remember this place. That's where I knocked out that guy yonce ago. Alright. So here's a little bit closer. Downside is I believe that's an electric light. So we can't just walk straight. Yeah, this is not going to do us any good. I was mistaken. However, there is a hole in the wall over there that might grant us a little bit of a leeway.
Evening. So it is.
It is indeed evening. You are so observant, good sir. Had you not said it out loud, I would not know that evening it was. Alright, he goes all the way up to that door, turns around, and then immediately starts walking back. If I were to knock him out, that other guy would definitely see it. So we have to be a little bit more sneaky around these two gents, I think. Just... we can't play whack-a-mole quite as easily with their heads. I mean, maybe with one of them we could get away with, like the guy inside the room, we might be able to smack him in the back of the noggin. But in all honesty, that would not be the best option. So we're gonna chill here for just a moment. We're gonna wait for him to come back. Now shoot. Alright, we're gonna follow him. We're gonna try to stick to the shadows and be deadly within those shadows. Alright. Gonna stay right here. So when he walks past, we're gonna sneak past him and try to get down the stairs.
One day you're looking the wrong way, they can get you.
Yes, they do. Shh. Okay. Go, 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 go. Now I think I will knock out that torch. Just for the in cases.
Evening to you.
What ho?
Torch went out. Drafty old place.
I can make a comment about his mother and drafts, but I'm gonna go ahead and avoid doing that. Yeah, this big guy does not pause at all. You have to be super careful sneaking about around him. Now I can knock out the other dude, but right now I don't think there's really a point to do that. Alright, down the stairs. And I don't think we're in the clear, but I'm going to heavily utilize our water arrows for the moment. For two reasons. One, if you put out a torch, you get a nice dark spot to hide in.
Mix up in the uniforms. Pants feel too tight. Boots are loose. I'm gonna have blisters for sure.
You know what? I think I know who has his pants and boots.
Just depressing.
Anyway, the two reasons. One, you get a nice dark spot, and two, if you put out a torch near a guard, the guard instantly announces that he's there. You're like, oh, hello, guardy guard. Well, the portcullis is open.
The Rutherford family vault. That opal is as good as mine.
That was really helpful. Complete waste of water arrow. Not really. I mean, maybe it made that corner a little darker, but otherwise... Medallion! Alright. Caution advised. Never stand directly in front of the thing you're stealing. Well, we got the loot we're looking for. And
so
the
this
bloodline
is
opal.
what they all wanted. Well, it's better off with me.
It is better off with us. Okay, so we got most of our objectives completed, but we are going to have to check and see one other thing. Did we get the money? Did you get the money? 90% of the loot, we got 96%. When all other objectives are completed, leave the castle grounds the same way you came, the front gate. Alright. So it's time to GTFO from here, which we can do fairly easily from this position if we're smart. And I have never claimed in my entire existence to ever be smart. And that's a lie. I'm a bloody genius. I just have really bad luck, that's all. Alright.
All quiet.
Right then.
But is it all quiet on the western front? Alright. I love how he doesn't hear the other set of footsteps. Clump, 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 clump. What's that? Nothing? It's absolutely nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Gotta move quick though so he doesn't spot me. Alright. So we're gonna let him cycle back one more time. Eventually. gonna stay back here. Just in case. He might get a moment where he's just like, I smell something. It smells Fifi. And then I'm caught. That, you know, speaking of other games and sneaking, that was one thing that I really thought was hilarious about Half-Life. The original reports on Half-Life. Like, you know how game devs are when they talk about things they do in the games to make the games like cooler and scarier and harder and better and faster and stronger. And one of the things I remember about Half-Life was when they said that enemies could smell you. That was really a marketing term that one of the devs came up with. Wrong door. One of the devs came up with was that the enemies could smell you. Now, there were a couple of enemies that worked specifically on the sound. Like if you were too loud or moved too fast, they could hear you. But I don't know how you could tell whether or not an enemy smelled you in the game. It's one of those things where it's just like, really? So maybe they did. Maybe they did smell you. But I wouldn't know, honestly.
Sounded like a...
Sounded like a rat. Sounded like a rat. It was just...
sounds. Wind or something.
Yeah, wind or something. Alright, speaking of wind or something, we are going to finish this here mission. Because... we are right near the end there. I have to return to where we entered. That's gonna be right over here. Alright.
Just a flicker of something. There.
Now, we are going to go ahead and pause here, actually. I was thinking about it, because I'm not certain how the recording is going to work when it comes to switching levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pause here for now. We are here at the end, and we will skip forward to the next mission in the next video. So for now, I would like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4Killed by Short, on this Let's Play of Thief, Deadly Shadows. And I will see you next video.